Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. With the name of Allah, who is very kind and merciful. Welcome to DevOps King channel. In this channel, you will find the solution of different tasks about the DevOps. Today we shall complete the Docker file development and the YAML file development for the CICD for .NET Core 8 on HUAWEI Cloud in part 6. In this channel, you will find the training for the Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Azure Web CICD. If you need any help, please contact on this WhatsApp number. All video on this channel are prepared by certified DevOps engineer. In order to search the channel on the YouTube, please use our DevOps King. You will find the channel DevOps King. Please click the subscribe button so that you can get the notification about the latest upload on the channel. Let's start for Azure CICD for .NET Core 8 API on HUAWEI Cloud with Docker part 6. So, first of all, we shall create the Docker file. In order to create the Docker file, open your front end code and click the icon new file. When you click the icon new file, you will find the text box. In that text box, you will write the Docker file name like this one. When you click on this icon, then write the name Docker file. When you write the name Docker file, then press enter. When you press enter, you will find the file on your right like this one. This is the Docker file. And we need to write the code as you can see on the screen. Like in the first line, we are taking the base image of the node because our front end is in Next.js and Next.js need node base image. So in the second line, we are creating the folder /app, and after that work directory app means now we shall in the app directory. After that, in the fourth line, copy ... means it will copy the local content into the app folder. Now we are in the fifth line, we are installing the npm packages according to the need of our front end of Next.js. In the sixth line, we are building the project app, and the seventh line, expose 3000 means our front end build in Next.js exposed to the 3000 port. And the last one is the 8th line on which we are starting our application. When we have created and developed the Docker file, now we shall create the YAML file on the Azure pipeline. Now open your Azure pipeline and click the pipeline section. When you click on the pipeline section, on the right hand side you will find the button new pipeline. Now click on the new pipeline. When you click on the new pipeline, you will find the interface like this one. In current case, our code is in the AzureRepos, so we shall select this option, AzureRepos. When you click on the AzureRepo, you will find this interface after that. The repo name of the repo in my case is ecoverly.git. So you will click your repo in which you want to create the YAML file. So click on this repo. When you click on this repo, you will file will be created. Like in my repo ecoverly.git, a file has been created. Name is azure-pipelines.yaml. This is the file that we shall use in our CICD and we shall develop it according to our requirement. And after creating this file, we shall open it in the Visual Studio Code and write the code after for our requirement. So after this, you will find this one. This is the file that we have recently created in the Azure pipeline. We shall develop the code as you can see on the right hand side. The first one is we are defining some variables according to the requirement of our CICD. The first one is image name. Image name in this case is front end. After that, the software repository registry name is swr.me.east-1 myhuawei-cloud.com. This is the URL that you will get on your Huawei cloud for your registry. After that, in my case, software repository name is front end as well. The next one is the software repository access key. As you get the access and secret key in the case of AWS, we also get access and secret key in case of Huawei cloud. So this is the secret and the access key and the secret key that you will get on the Huawei cloud after logging to the Huawei cloud. So in this, after that, in my previous part, we have created the Ubuntu VM. The Ubuntu IP is this one, and the user is root, and the password is this one. And after that, build tag. Build tag is the tag. On each build, we shall get the unique tag for our image. So build tag is equal to $build id dot build id. After that, trigger. This pipeline will be triggered for the branch name is DevOps mnemonics. The next one is on line 19 is our build agent. Our build agent, we are using the Azure build agent and its name is Ubuntu latest. After that, on the next slide, because in our previous slide our last line is 20. Our last line is 20 for the YAML file, for the Azure-pipeline.yaml. Now we, in the remaining file, we have a code like this one. Now the file is Azure-pipeline.yaml, and now we shall start from the line 21. In the step, we shall take the task of the Docker, because we are building our code by using the Docker. In this case, the command is build, and the repository is this one, repository registry that we have defined in the start of our lecture. And after that is the repository name, and this is the image name. And the Docker file name is double static Docker file. It will search the Docker file and build it according to the requirement. The last one is the build tag. Build tag we have defined in the start of our lecture. So the script is, in this case, Docker images, Docker login. In this in line 34, we are logging in our Docker. These are the user and the password according to your Huawei Cloud portal. So in the line 35, we are pushing our images to the registry. In the next one, in the line 30, in the line 40, we are installing the SSH pass that we shall use for the push our images to the repository. And also we shall access our Ubuntu VM as well by installing SSH pass. As in this case, on line 34, some code is remaining on the right hand side that I shall show you in the next slide. This is the remaining code on line 34, as I already discussed. This is the URL. You will get this URL from the Huawei portal. This is the registry URL. And after this, Docker images and this is the user and the password for the Docker login, again that we shall get from the HUAWEI Cloud portal for our user. So in the next portion, this is the again when you move your YAML file on the right hand side on the line 44, the remaining code is this one SWR and the east one HUAWEICloud.com. This is the registry URL. After this, on the for the step 12, we shall write the code in on the line 39. So after installing the SSH pass that we need for to access our HUAWEI Cloud VM, we shall apply these commands in our YAML file. SSH password is this one. This is the password that I have explained in the start of this lecture, and after that we shall pass the parameter strict trusted key checking equal to no, and this is the username and this is the IP that I have already discussed in the start of the lecture. And moreover, these are the line that you can see. I shall show this missing line in the next slide. So on the last line 52, connect to the server and run the command. This section will connect to the server, Ubuntu server, and execute these commands. The remaining section of these commands are on the next slide. These are the remaining portion of the slides that we need to write in our YAML file. This is the Docker images, Docker login that we are using the login to our image repository. This is the user and this is the password. Again, I am telling you we shall get this user and password from HUAWEI portal against the user that we have sign up for the HUAWEI Cloud. And after that, in our last screen, this is the remaining, like on line 44, the remaining code that we shall write in our YAML file for the CICD on the Azure Cloud as well. And on line 49, this is the remaining section that we shall write, like software repository dot. This is the URL. This is the URL on the HUAWEI Cloud for our registry, and this is the registry name, repository name. This is the image name, and this is the build tag. So in this part 6, we have completed the two tasks. Like one, we have developed the Docker file, and the second one is we have developed the Azure pipeline YAML. In the next part, part 7, we shall build the code, and after that we also configure the NGX and Cloudflare as well. Wish you good luck for your career. Meet you in the part 7.